It pops up here. We are live on YouTube. So I have to go to YouTube, make sure it's going on over there. People can comment. First test. Let's see what's happening.
Tony is great for selling it like it makes.
Okay, videos, manage videos.
It's kept the story, but it's not the next rank to get into the ring because I think Tony's at number 8.
I don't want that part. Live. Okay, make it full. Public. Publish. Cool. I'm just setting this up so people can talk to you, Coach. We're just testing this out. And it does say Fight Talk, so now we're on YouTube as well. I can show it to you just so you see what we got going on over here. I will share it with you, Hob, so you can see what it looks like. Let's see. So you see that right down there at the bottom? That's us live.
I don't see nothing.
Oh, you don't see it?
No.
All right. Well, if we have any fan questions, they'll pop in there. But this is interesting. Anyways, it is live. And I wonder if the commenting works. I wonder if I comment to us what happens. Anyways, it is live.
Well, you keep
I wonder if the commenting works. I wonder if I comment to us what happens. Anyways, it is live.
Well, you keep
I wonder if the commenting works. Huh? It's repeating itself when I go in there.
Yeah, that's pretty entertaining.
Well, let's talk about the fights. Anybody that actually sees this video, we're on the time when a lot of people aren't on the channel. It doesn't matter. We get a couple people watching. What's up, guys? Me and Coach are just testing this out. We get 2 viewers on here checking out the show. You can put any questions you want. Coach would be open to answering those if they're good. And so what did you think about the Sandhagen fight versus Dillashaw, the return?
Well, shouldn't we go down from the bottom up?
We could.
The
Talk about
first one, which would be the Macy Barber versus the Maverick.
Yeah, that was like a strange call. It looked like Maverick was dominating, putting the most pressure, and it looked like she got the most kicks into me. I mean, if I was counting by numbers with a clicker, like who made the most contact. And then Macy Barber,
who was everything. I mean, all the people that were there in attendance, the media, they voted Maverick the winner. And you know, for Macy, what does she care? You know, she did her job, she won. So it doesn't matter what all us armed, chair quarterbacks are saying. You know, she won. That's the way it works until that gets changed and they have better judging that that really judges that really truly understand the criteria of who's the winner, who's the loser. You know, we're always going to see this, and it's always going to be the case. As long as you get these individuals that are sanctioned by the state athletic commissions of each state, you're going to have an individual that comes out for the job that's not really qualified, and they get a little bit of training, but they've never been fighters. They've never been anything of that nature that gives them the qualifications to judge. You see it in boxing all the time. All the time you see it in boxing, and it's the same reason. Is because boxers don't judge these events. Is people that sign up or that work for the state. They get appointed there, and they become judges because they work for the state. You know, and there should be a criteria for judges to be able to judge an event, and there isn't. You know, and the vast majority of the people that are judges have never fought, don't even know anything about fighting, and so
yeah,
kind of hard. It's kind of hard, and as long as you continue to have that, it's going to be very difficult to really get a fair decision in some cases. In this case, it was the particular fight there with Macy. She won the fight, and rightfully so. She felt she won the fight, but just like if I was judging, she would have lost the fight.
Right. I mean, if they say you won, you won. You're going to hold on to it as much as you can, I guess.
And she should. What else is she going to do? Oh, I didn't really win the fight. Well, no, you did win the fight. The judges awarded to you regardless of the 950 other people that you did. It doesn't matter. What matters is you won, you got the extra paycheck, and then you move forward, which brings the other fascinating question of when you're in a situation like that, and there's a show purse and there's a win purse, and is it really fair for a lot of these people that a judge takes away their extra meal money when they actually really won that fight? How fair is that? You got a judge that doesn't know what he's doing, or she doesn't know what he's doing, and all of a sudden you lose a fight that you rightfully so everybody thought you win, but then you lose 50% of your purse too. That's a big chunk, man. That's a big chunk.
When you're going 25 for 25, 25 to show, 25 to win is what you're referencing, or 50-50 or whatever you're.
Well, it depends what their purse on the contract is, but it's usually something of that nature. It's usually 50%. They lose 50% of their purse because of losing, And I don't know. Is there something to be said about win and show purse? I mean, they do it because if you fight harder, you'll get the win, and they want that, right? Because no one wants to lose, right? But again, what happens when it's not you that got it taken away from you, but the judging? How does that work? I mean, I don't know. I guess there's never going to be a right way. Just try to make it as best as possible. But in that case, I feel for Maverick, because I thought she won, and I think the vast majority of the people felt she also won.
That sets you back for a year too.
There's a lot of things that mess with their mental, messes up with their mind, and it just sets them back financially. There's so many. A fighter's life is not an easy life, and everybody thinks it's glamorous, but it's a lot of hard work and a lot of heartbreaks and just a lot of suffering, And I don't wish that upon anybody being a fighter. It's tough, and a fighter's life is a lot of heartbreaks and just a lot of suffering,
Wow. So we're getting comments. They're over here. And I'm sorry I didn't see these. They weren't popping in our other feed. So guys, sorry. Bear with me. We get a lot of comments, Hav. People are like, yo, hi, coach. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Big fan from Afghanistan. Hi, sir. Sorry you can't see these, Hav. Hi, Len and Coach Hav. So there's a lot of people actually chiming in. We weren't seeing it. It's supposed to feed into our new thing, but blame me, the technology. I'm just learning this stuff. This is a new thing. I mean, I got Hav trapped in a hotel in LA, so we decided to podcast. He's got the big fights this weekend. And I can't repeat it again, because then when we drop the podcast, where's that going to go, right?
Now you're holding still. Your face froze.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened there, Hav.
There you go with your new whatever you want to call it.
I have no idea what happened there.
Oh, you have the StreamYard, right? The StreamYard.
You know what? I can fix that. Don't worry.
Well, it's not fixed. People are asking questions, and now what? What question?
Yeah. Let me come right back real fast with my other camera. So this is the crappy camera.
Now look at that. It's all really bad up at the end, on the corner. It's like,
right?
No, go back. Can you go back the other one?
I'm going to just go green right now because, my other camera, I think the battery died.
You're fired. You're
hey,
fired.
Listen,
block yourself out. Don't put yourself on the camera. Block yourself out because it's horrible. Just read me the questions.
Yeah, let me do that for you.
Because just make one big screen. You should be out of the screen.
I'm leaving.
There.
It's only Coach Javier. I've been fired.
Just read me the questions if there's any questions.
Yeah, let me see what we got here, Hav. Hang on one second, buddy. This is like trying to go as fast as I can while I do this.
It was my idea for you to wear glasses too.
Yeah, now I can't see. What's happening here?
Yeah, that's my bubble brain idea.
It's an unintentional comedy. Oh, they want you to train Hezbollah.
Oh, Hezbollah. Oh, he's from Dagestan, and he just recently I saw him in a bunch of pictures with a lot of the fighters at Habib's gym, and I'm scheduled to be in Habib's gym early September. So I'll get to meet Hezbollah. He's become very popular. Very popular.
Here's a quick question from Ansaid. Hey, Coach, do you think Connor's gone too far? We were just talking about that a minute ago.
100%, 150 million% has gone too far. He's gone beyond the realm of anything I call sport. He's just I already cussed him out. I don't want to swear anymore, but he is exactly every word you can think of bad. He is that person.
Now this one's from Cluzar, CLUZR. Javier, do you think Brock Lesnar will fight Islam Makhachev? Because Islam's called him out in the past.
No, I think Brock's one of those guys that is running. The only problem is he can't hide. He's too damn big.
Okay, so
running, though. Brock is definitely running. He just can't hide. Nowhere to hide.
Oh, okay. Well, here's just a statement. How's it going, Coach Javier? Keep doing well. God bless you and your family and your team. Tell Habib and Islam that Jasper from Arizona wants to take them to Sedona for a helicopter tour, inshallah. Hey, that's a nice gesture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, helicopter ride.
And then is Umar is fighting in December? Will be champ with Islam and his brother Usman. That's kind of a statement.
That's actually not a far-fetched statement. That's the statement I've been saying, that I believe all three of those guys will be champions. We'll just see, but I think the first one is going to be Islam, and then Umar, and then Usman is going to be the third one for Bellator. I see the same thing. So everything you see in those and them, I see the same. And I'd be lucky enough to be training them. So I think you and I are thinking alike.
And then they said, who's fighting this weekend, Coach? We talked about it in the podcast, but you can readdress
it. Patricky Pitbull.
Okay. Yeah, Patricky Pitbull, but then you've got your three guys, right?
Oh, we got Usman. Usman's fighting, and I got Islam Makhachev, and I got Gaji. Gaji's fighting two of Habib's guys, and so we have three. Me and Habib will be working with three fighters in Bellator. And Habib's got a 100% winning track record since he's been officially retired. Excuse me. He's 100% win percentage.
This is from Adam Blulotsanov. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Coach, were you surprised that Islam got number 5 in the rankings?
Yes, I was. I was very surprised. And that just goes to show me how much they want to push him, because I haven't seen anybody beat a person behind you and all of a sudden jump up that much. I mean, come on. He didn't beat the number 9 guy, the number 8 guy, and number 5 guy. He beat a guy that was behind him, and yet he jumps all the way to number 5. They're pushing him. No one's told me, but anybody that could just look and see, they're pushing him. So they're pushing him for a title shot. They believe that he actually probably going to be the next champ also, or at least they're going to give him the chance to prove it.
And we got, hey, Javier Mendez, are you vaccinated through the COVID-19? I know the answer.
Twice. I got one in Abu Dhabi back in 2020 in early November. And then I just got vaccinated here in the States about a month and a half ago. Moderna, I did the 2-shot one, and I had no effects both times, 0 effects. I felt nothing.
This is a fun one. Coach Hab, any opinions on Habib's guy, Islam Makhachev, fighting on Bellator this weekend? How's Islam Makhachev been looking?
He's looking fantastic. Believe it or not, when you guys look at the new wave of Eagle team members, don't look at grapplers. Look at all-around martial artists that can do everything. All the new crop of people that are coming up are able to do everything. And a lot of the times people don't realize that Father's plan was everything. It wasn't just grappling. But I say Father's plan because I want his great memory to be always there. I want people to always remember who was the great one that coached all these fighters, and it was his father. So by me saying Father's plan, it just reminds everybody that who was the true leader behind Team Eagle, and it's his father. And I've just been fortunate enough to be able to be part of that group, and I'm blessed for that reason.
Let's see. Who do you think Islam will fight next? We talked about it on the podcast, but hey, we got a live audience here. This is the first time doing this. It's kind of fun.
I'm hoping he gets to fight Beneil Dariush, because the way the UFC normally does things is Dustin is the number 1 ranked. He's going to fight Oliveira. That's what I'm thinking. Justin Gaethje lost to Habib last fight, and Michael Chandler lost to Oliveira. So normally they put people that lose against each other. So I would imagine we're going to get Beneil sometime. Hopefully, I don't know when. Hopefully December is what we're hoping for, sometime December, but that could change. And then then we get a title fight if we win that fight. That's what I'm hoping will happen. But also, I think there's an outside chance that RDA could come into the picture. So any one of the top 4 guys, with RDA being the 6th guy, I think can get us a title shot. So, but I'm thinking, that it's going to be Darush is going to be the guy. Beneil is going to be the guy that we're more likely to get. And I keep having to pronounce his name because I mispronounce everybody's name. So I'm horrible with names. I'm known to butcher people's names big time.
Well, you get a lot of tricky names to remember. Not a lot of Bob Smith. So yeah.
Bob Smith, I know.
Can you focus to train Islam on how to use spinning elbows, head kicks to his opponents? This is from Blue Blink.
We are working on those. It's just a matter of when it comes out for him, when he's comfortable to throw them, or if he throws them. I mean, we do work spinning elbows. We do work head kicks. He did throw a few head kicks in this last fight, but we do work with him. And one thing that no one knows, because there's always stuff that goes on, but he had an injured shin going into this fight, so he was. Yeah.
So, Coach Javier, do you think Robert Whitaker will get his belt back from Tesco?
I think there's a slight chance. I don't think it's a big chance because he's a great fighter. So there's a slight chance he could. But Adesanya appeared to have his number, and Adesanya might appear to have his number again, especially if Robert Whitaker doesn't change his attack strategy. If he comes at him the same way, same rhythm, doesn't break anything, stays exactly the same, I think he's in trouble. Adesanya is going to pick him apart again like he did the first time.
Well, this is fun. This kind of speeds things up. This guy, Mike, says you should do Charles versus Dustin, Gaethje versus Chandler, and Islam versus Dariush all on the same card. That would be a Megalopolis card. I
agree. That would be awesome if they can pull that one off. But knowing them, they're going to want to make main events out of all of those, because all 3 are main events, and there's only so much they're going to get attention, and I don't know if they want to put that all in one. Actually, that's a great idea. So you know what? Let's just go for that. Let's do that one.
This is I'm not going to ask this one. Let's see. Let's see what I get for you, Jav. Coach, do you see any of your current trainees as a future heavyweight or light heavyweight champion that you have coming through your camp yet? Do you have anybody of that caliber that's showing it yet, or matured, or getting close to it?
No, not department, not in the heavyweight department. No, everybody that we have that's got great potential is under 185 and below.
Say, Coach, Islam looked a bit gun shy at the fight. Do you think he needs to work on how he approaches the fight early on striking wins? I don't think he was gun shy. I think he was measuring. What do you think about that, Jav?
He wasn't gun shy at all. He was measuring his opponent. He was looking when to strike, but also we changed the game plan on him too. We were going to do the Matador type, where he was just going to stand up at the very last minute, like an hour or 2 hours before the event. Habib and I decided that we should go father's plan 100% more than anything. So we changed the plan on him. So it's kind of hard for a fighter to go one plan, then all of a sudden switch to another. That just shows how great Islam is to be able to adapt and go right into the plan we wanted. And he did beautifully. There was no hesitation. There was level changing that he was doing. And that's something that a lot of people aren't able to pick up, but that's something we've been working in the camp, level changing. And he did it right. So that's what he might call hesitation. We were doing level changing is what I call. So what he looked at, who's asking the question, is it's called, what he thought was hesitation was actually level changing.
Yeah, he was looking and he was feigning, and there's a lot of little details. You don't see it unless you look, but it's there. Here's an interesting question from Abdul Hamza. Coach, how impressed were you with Jiri? Jiri, the Polish guy's last fight, the guy with the ponytail, light heavyweight. Yeah. Was it a masterpiece? Jiri Prochazka, I think that's how you say it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but you know what I mean.
He was fun to watch. I mean, my gosh, the guy's coming at you from different angles, and you got to keep your hands up, and you got to be aware of everything he does. He's hard to train for. He's looks like he's having fun, it kind of looks like he doesn't know where the hell he's at, but he knows where he's at, and it's tough to deal with. Tough to deal with someone like that.
Let's see. So I'm trying to see. I'm just looking to see what we got here. I think we're kind of running out of stuff, but it was fun to do this. We're going to do another one of these live ones maybe in the next day or two. Something entertaining. It's nice to get the fan questions live, and I don't have to text them to you. Do you enjoy doing this, Hav?
Not bad.
Good times, huh?
Better looking at you, just block you off. doing your funky green screen. You're trying to get this team dialed in right. Well, you're doing better, but still, if you'd have been on the screen, it would look horrible.
Well, I mean, 194 people are watching you right now. It's kind of cool. And if we did it in the morning, it would be bigger.
That's a hell of an audience. 194. My God.
Your gym is full. Gym is full right now.
We're very popular. I can't believe how popular we are.
Well, this is kind of cool. I like streaming. I didn't know that you'd enjoy it. And I think it saves a lot of time. It cuts the crap between me getting questions, sending to you. Now, then people said we should do a super chat. So I'll work on that too.
What's a super
super chat? It's crazy.
Super chat, where they all get to chat.
Yeah, well, they pay that. Some people pay. They pay for the channel. They help support us and all our studio costs and stuff. So it's kind of cool.
What is that other one that you got me involved in that I never did?
Which one?
That application that you said, hey, get on this.
Oh, that
I don't remember the name now.
Coffee house or something. I forget the name of that one. Right? Chat house.
Chat table.
I forgot it was on iPhone, right?
Yeah. It was that program where you have chats and you have different categories. Yeah,
I'm back in the green screen.
Yeah, see how horrible you look.
Hey, I'm the Grinch. I stole Christmas. You're back. But yeah, this is pretty fun. And who knows, man? Maybe we'd have if somebody accidentally walks in the room, they won't realize they're on live chat. But you definitely have an audience. And if you did this in the morning, like 10 o'clock California time, be more people. And we love you guys tuning in. I'm going to look and see if any questions spooled up before I take off here. What do you think about, let's see. You should do more podcasts. What is Father's Plan from Chronic Snail?
Well, Father's Plan, it's basically the majority of it is ground control.
Okay.
Ground control. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're just going to be a grappler. You can't. You got to be a striker too. It's a little bit more complicated than that. But Father's Plan is basically control it on the ground.
Okay, here's a guy, Dragon Sai, as asking, do you expect Islam to get finishes standing, or do you expect his future finishes to come on the ground?
Both.
Yeah, that would be nice to see a knockout.
Well, he can do it both. He's already proved it. I mean, he did it.
Yeah, he really did.
Done both. And he's dropped people. He can do both. He's the total right now. Out of all Team Eagle, he is by far the most well-rounded, all the way around fighter. Actually, he is the most well-rounded fighter I've ever had, all the way around. Grappling, striking, you name it, everything. He's got the whole ball of wax, all of it.
There's a one from Abel Satagan. Sorry if I don't say your name right because I don't have my glasses. Thoughts on Edmund Shabazian? He's been training with you recently, right?
He's been training with us. Great kid, great potential. DC and Ronda Rousey worked out some kind of deal where Edmund is allowed to come train with us, and we help him out as much as we can. And then he goes back home gets ready for fight camps under his team over there. He's a great kid, great discipline. He is a talent. He just needs certain areas to be closed up for him to really shine. And with DC's help and what we provide, I think it adds to what he already has over there with Ronda's group. So he's got a great extra leg now, you can say. He's got his main camp at home with Ronda Rousey's crew, and then he can come to us and pick up new stuff that he can use when he gets ready for fight camp.
So we got a question from A Gator. What do you think about Kamaru versus Colby #2? How do you think that plays out?
If Kamaru keeps improving the way he's improving, the first fight was a really, really fun fight. Really fun fight. It was one of those, gosh darn it, who's going to win this fight? But if the two show up the way they showed up their last previous attempts, it's going to be a wipeout. It's going to be Kamaru's just going to wipe him out. He's made bigger improvements, and if I'm not mistaken, he's had how many more fights than Kobe? 1 or 2 since they fought.
Yeah, and his jab's only getting better. I mean, he's just knocking everybody out.
But you know, in all fairness, Kobe's a great athlete, and he might just get better too. So he's gonna have to be better than last time, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is this: he has to be better than he was last time, because if he's not, he's gonna get wiped out. And more than likely, he will be better. They usually do. Look at Kamaru. Look how much he's improved. My gosh, he's improved so much. And that guy's a true champion through and through. For me, number one right now. For me, number one.
Well, here's a question. We didn't think about this because you're not thinking about him out there all the time. But somebody said from Zubar Crazy Bassi, what about Taitu Vasa at your gym, coach? Heavyweight prospect, but he kind of has his own place, but he does train with you, I guess.
So we really can't claim him, and I don't want to claim him. He's a friend. He's part AKA because he's a friend, not because he really trains there. He never really trained with us for a fight. He came down to train, and he's always going to be welcome with us. But I really can't, for that matter, I also have, Blagoy Ivanov. He's my guy too, but Blagoy hasn't trained with us for a while. He's in Las Vegas. So he's Blagoy fought Ty, so they fought each other. So, so Blagoy Ivanov, I guess I don't look at it that way because I don't see Blagoy in the gym, but he's still a possible contender, Blagoy and Ty also. They're both in the same boat, to be honest with you, from what I look at. They're both 2-3 fights away from a bigger piece of the pie if they win.
Okay, I'm going to give you one last question because I got to go help the wife in the yard. What do you think about Nick Diaz coming back from Jordan Hoodie 206 Seatown?
I think it's great, and I think they couldn't have gotten a better opponent than Robbie Lawler in him, because that's going to be a slugfest. And I just don't see Robbie Lawler doing anything but that. And, we're all going to get entertained because Nick Diaz brings it, man. He's going to entertain us, and so does Robbie Lawler, So I think it'll be a great fight, I'm anxious to watch. That's going to be a great fight.
Well, we had a little bit of lag and stuff. We're not perfect. It just depends where we're broadcasting from. But overall, I think people enjoy this. Subscribe to our channel, please. We're trying to break 80,000 this week. Coach would love to see 100. Just a short-term goal. We're going to keep trying to make the podcast better. And I think we're going to be doing more of these.
A million. Not 100, a million. We want to see 1 million.
So you're going to do more of these then if they keep growing?
Depends. Are they going to give me 1 million next time?
If we see 80,000, Coach will do another live stream. That's what's going on. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost there.
I need 1 million.
Well, you have a great week, Coach. I got to get hustling. Thanks for coming on today. It's been fun.
Go buy my instructional video, BJJ Fanatics.
Yeah.
BJJ Fanatics. You'll learn some cool stuff, actually. You actually will. Basics. But there's certain things that whether you're a professional or you're an amateur, you can pick up some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, for all those that want to learn. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will see you soon.